Welcome back to another video, and today I really want to talk about people quitting YouTube. And I come from the generation of YouTube where we got to witness the birth of YouTube. Basically, like, we got to see YouTube in its very first baby newborn years, when the website first came out years ago, and when we saw the very first YouTube video ever, and all the channels back in the day that went viral and for like content that is probably going to be considered super duper cringe now. But my point is, I come from that point of YouTube, seeing it as a kid and, being about 10 years old, 9, 10, 11 years old, and seeing, the computer, having a family computer in the house and having some downtime on the computer, like, come home from outside and, hey, mom, can I get on the computer? And I'm playing like Flash games and stuff like that. And I'm on Stick Page. Only real ones know about Stick Page. Stick Page used to be the shit, man. I used to love going in there and watching those stick figure animation videos. It's so cool. It's just that was an era. But my point is, people are quitting YouTube, and it's crazy because, a lot of people are like, well, why are you quitting YouTube? YouTube is such a cool job. It's how hard can it really be? You're making so much money and this, that, and the other. And the truth is, the reality is, these people are getting older, and the people that we probably looked up to and our favorite content creators from back then, going from, 08, 09, 010, 11, 12, and even newer, not even just that, 13, 14, 2013, 14, 15. People are, wondering, like, from the outside looking in, why would you quit YouTube? Like, this is probably the coolest career that you could have. You're a content creator. You get to upload and talk about topics, or gaming or tech reviews or reaction videos and things like that. But the point is, the reality is, YouTube isn't really a full-time job that you could really rely on. Now, I know you're probably thinking, well, look at Kai Cenat and look at Mr. Beast and look at these other kinds. Well, yeah, that's because they are massive, okay? They are super relevant. They're super massive. And, of course, there's no, their videos gain a lot of numbers and attention. So they're making a lot of money off that, not to mention brand deals and sponsorships. But the point is, we get older, and there's nothing wrong with getting older. We're young still, or those people are young, those content creators, but there's a time where people start thinking about their future, and they don't want to, 10 years from now, 5 years from now, go down the path of still posting videos on YouTube talking about the latest trending topics on the internet, because at some point that's going to burn out. And, being a content creator, you have to be up to date on everything. You are always chasing the golden egg. There is no slowing down. There's no downtime. You can give yourself downtime, but there's so many opportunities that you can miss on content if you don't even post it in a relevant time window. And, people that are 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, maybe even a little over 30, 31, they're getting ready to hang it up. And there's nothing wrong with that. They want to have a family, or they just want to get off the internet. They don't want to, this is something they don't want to do. They've made their money. They've had fun doing it. They're enjoying it. And now they're putting their money into other things like real estate, or maybe stocks, or who knows. We're at that point where there's a generation of YouTubers that are actually like, it's time to move on to something different. I want to do something different in my career. And it's pretty cool to see, because for every content creator that leaves the platform, a new one is born. So there's not too much to really worry about. And it is kind of bittersweet. And there's going to be a new wave of content creators. Now, of course, the landscape of what content creation is definitely changing, and it's probably going to get more cornier than it's already getting. And that's just my opinion. Some of the stuff that's like the most popular is kind of corny, but that's just me being picky. But my point is, like, people come and people go, and honestly, keeping up with the YouTube algorithm is kind of that's another task in itself. And keeping up with YouTube's TOS and their rules, and what you can post and what you can't post, and how one little tiny thing can demonetize your video. And content creators, not that they're sick of that or anything, but, they're just tired of probably chasing the latest topics and trends, even on things that they're genuinely interested in, whether it be video games, tech, cars, clothing, whatever it is. You get the idea. But it's pretty interesting to see that we've got to that point where there's like a first generation of YouTube, I guess you could say, that has finally said, it's time to move on. We're going to hang it up. I'm still going to be posting on my social media and things like that, but just not as much on YouTube anymore, because they're probably just venturing off into different things in life. And it's probably cool to exit before 30. If you're like 28, 29, 30, that's probably the cool time to exit. You probably put in so much work and so much effort into the platform, and just having an audience and connecting with your fan base on a daily and weekly basis for years is, you probably get ready, like, it's time to move on to something else. But I think it's dope, though. It's kind of bittersweet seeing a lot of the big YouTubers leave and seeing them move on to other things. And, that's cool. It should motivate everybody else too. Like, there's other things in life than just YouTube. Not saying that that's like their whole life, that like YouTube is just their whole life, but they're, there's other things to experience, and it's probably time to take a break and back up off the internet for a little bit, or back up from this platform just in general. I am not even a big content creator. I aspire to be, but I'm not there yet. But on my way there, I could totally already understand where people are coming from. I'm kind of jumping into the YouTube game a little late, because if you look back on my channel, I've been posting content since 2011, but very inconsistently. A lot of Call of Duty clips and things like that from just way back then, clips here and there and little funny moments and all that. And my many failed Let's Plays. I have so many Let's Plays that didn't make it and have a full series, but my point is, I decided to pick up content creation more seriously with YouTube and my music and everything, just in a more broader, just take it way more serious and be consistent as of last year, end of last year. And here we are, February 6th. It's crazy because I am so grateful for all of my new subscribers and old subscribers and people that are checking me out and checking out my content. I really appreciate you guys. So thank you for supporting me. Thank you for taking the time out of the day to even click on this video and any of my other videos that I've been uploading. I'm probably going to be working on a BioShock video in the next coming couple weeks, because I'm currently replaying the series, and I haven't played it since it came out, and I was a kid when it came out. I was about 10. So I'm replaying it remastered, and I'm planning on going through 1, 2, and 3, or BioShock Infinite. But that's kind of besides the point of this video. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited to create content and be here and talk about topics, whether it be music or gaming or fashion or just some crazy shit on the internet. I eventually want to make some content about aliens, because I've seen, not aliens, but I've just seen UFOs and things like that in my life. And, I want to talk about my experiences, but that's for another time. We'll get there. We're slowly building up to that moment and building up to other moments in our community. So appreciate y'all for sticking around. But yeah, that's nothing too much for this video. I just wanted to talk about people quitting YouTube, and it's bittersweet. It's really crazy. I'm gonna be sad when some of my favorite content creators leave the platform, like Penguin Zero and or Moist Critical, and Some Ordinary Gamers Mudahar, big inspiration, just because he's funny and he's just very humble into his core and speaks genuinely about shit that he really cares about. And, other content creators out there, there's just too many to name. There's just so many to name. And we've already seen some of them hang it up like a couple years ago. But yeah, I can go on and on and on about this video, but I just wanted to talk about that. And, life is great. Life is fragile. Enjoy it. Not to get all, inspirational and motivational, but it really is. Enjoy your life. Take care of yourself and double down on everything that you want to do, because time waits for nobody. And if you sit around all day thinking some shit's going to fall into your lap, you are tripping. You got to go out and go get it. So everybody that's watching this video, if you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. I love y'all. Please take care of yourselves. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video. I'm out.